Since 1947, the World Affairs Council has become the preeminent global stage for world leaders and the public to inform, engage, and debate the most important issues of our time. It's your world. Get to know it.
This fascination did start when I was very young, and I have the National Geographic from August 1978 as a sort of totem to prove it. This is the actual copy, where I read an article, not in 1978, but in the early 80s probably, when I was quite young, about Svalbard, about this archipelago, very near to the North Pole. And I was really captivated by the photographs, by the very dramatic Arctic landscapes, of course, but also by, even at that young age, by the politics of it. Because this was an island or set of islands which was more or less shared between Norway, a member of NATO, and the Soviet Union. In fact, there were more Soviet citizens there than Norwegian citizens. And so for a child with an active political imagination, you know, this had everything. It had polar bears, it had ice, it had the Soviet Union. I think that the first point to make is really that our popular perceptions of the Arctic are still, I think, very much shaped by, you know, I think they're more shaped by Jack London than they're shaped by political analysis, economic analysis, environmental analysis. I think we tend to think of the Arctic as a sort of global comfort blanket, even if we don't know very much about it really. We think we know about it. We think that it's unchanging, and we're very comforted by the idea that it's unchanging. And in our rather sort of simplistic approach to the Arctic sometimes, I found myself really challenging that. The more I went up there, the more I spoke to people. I think it's fair to say that the economic and geopolitical salience of the Arctic would not be the same were it not for the very stark changes in the geography of the North. It's important to know that it's very rare in global history that geography changes. Geography tends to be one of the most fixed elements you could possibly imagine. But the geography of the North is changing, and it's changing in ways that are important economically, important politically, and of course very important environmentally.